As we find ourselves in the last Ravivar of Pitru Paksh, on Ravivar we usually have Bhagavad Mahapuran Pravachan. So today we will speak a little bit about Pitru Paksh and then we will bring a few chaupai and doha from Sri Ramcharitmanas. Bandhuo, ye Pitru Paksh kya hai? What is Pitru Paksh? There is great confusion and great uncertainty about this time. Always remember, हमारे जो वैदिक पंचांग, our Hindu calendar, it was carefully designed by the great rishis and great saints of the past. Rishi का अर्थ क्या है? Guruji कहते हैं, the meaning of rishi means the one who does research. So doing a lot of research, calculating with Jyotish Shastra, which is the best time to pray to Jagadambike Maiya, which is the best time to pray to Bhagavan Sri Ram. They also calculated which is the best time to offer tarpan for our pitras. That is why this period is called Pitru Paksh. Ashwin Mas Krishna Paksh. The dark half of Ashwin we reserve for our pitras. So in this time we offer tarpan. Obviously, if you have to perform Shraddh, so you perform Shraddh. But if the Shraddh has been performed many years ago, the person has expired many years ago, still you offer Tarpan. Tarpan kya hai? What is Tarpan? When we do Devi Devata Puja, we have different names for that puja. We say Archana, we say Pushpanjali, we say Prasadam. When we offer Tarpan, it is the same concept. The same way we establish a link between ourselves and Bhagavan. Mantra ke dwara, using mantras. In your hands, if there is any fruits, wo keval phal hai. Lekin mantra ke dwara, when you say, idam phalam maya deva sthapitam purushastame, then that fruit becomes prasad because of using that mantra. And then you offer that prasad to Bhagavan. Same way, in Pitru Paksh, using special mantras for tarpan, using different mantras. We make offerings of milk, we make offerings of akshat, we make offerings of kala til, and then you offer groceries and all of these things. But because of your mantras, because of your sankalpa, these offerings can reach your ancestors, whoever they are. We say Pitralok, but the reality is some may be in Pitralok, some may be in Svargalok, some may be in Kailash Lok, some may be in Vaikunt. भगवान ऐसा न करे लेकिन कोई पाताल में भी हो सकता है. Everybody is dying every day. पापी मरते हैं, धर्मात्मा भी मरते हैं. Not everybody goes to heaven. But wherever they are, at this time, only for one paksh, for one fortnight out of the year, आपके हाथ में ये ताकत है अपने पितरों को खिलाने के लिए. You have the power to send something for them. You guys send money back to India, right? Or back to Guyana. Western Union hota hai. When I was in Kashi, there was a company called Muthoot. You remember Muthoot, right? Muthoot Finance. So, when you send money for someone, then they go to the location, ID card dikha karke, then they can accept that transfer. So this is also a transfer. You will ask the question, bhejne ki kya zarurat hai? Why do you have to send anything for them? Imagine you're traveling abroad. अचानक से आपका पैसा खत्म हो गया and somebody can send $100 for you from home. So will you not be happy? Even if you don't need it. मान लीजिए आपके पिताजी, दादाजी, नानाजी, नानी जी, they have lots of punya. They don't need your prayers. लेकिन आपको नहीं लगता है when they see that their son, their daughter, their grandson is sending some prayers for them, they will be very happy with you. देख करके इतने प्रसन्न हो जाएंगे तो पितृलोक से आपके ऊपर आशीर्वाद बरसाएंगे. They will bless you from पितृलोक. That is why when we do tarpan also, somebody asked the question, दादाजी के लिए, पर दादाजी के लिए करते हैं, why you don't do for 5-10 generations before? Because we accept the possibility that they have been reincarnated by them. That is why we do for 3 generations. Pita, Dada or Pardada. Prapitamaha. We do for 3 generations only. Bandhu, this offering is very powerful. This communication you have with your pitras is very powerful. When you were in Guyana, when you were in India, and you were preparing to come to Canada, whichever relatives you have living in Canada, you call them and you ask them, कि ये देश कैसा है? How is this country? How is the temperature? How is the jobs? How is the living conditions? So much information you get before you come. And all of us have to go to Paralok. एक दिन हमें जाना ही पड़ेगा. What information do you have about Paralok? Are you able to ask your pitras anything? Are you able to communicate with them? So when you're offering tarpan, ये भी बोल दो संकल्प में कि दादाजी आप जहां हैं हम भी पहुंचने वाले हैं 10 साल के बाद. After 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, where you are, we will also be there. ऐसे कृपा करिए. Bless us that when we arrive, everything will be okay. Bless us that the generation coming after us, the way we are doing tarpan for you, our children will one day do for us. आपके पितृ बंधुओं देवता है. Your pitras have the power to become devata when they leave this world. तो जैसे इंद्र देव, वरुण देव, अग्नि देव, पवन देव आपके ऊपर आशीर्वाद बरसा सकते हैं. They can rain blessings down onto you. Your pitras have this power also. And in this period of Pitra Paksh, they speak with you as well. Many people tell me in this time they dream their Dadaji, they see their Nani ji in a dream. If you dream your ancestors in this period of Pitra Paksh, iska matlab one of two reasons. One, in both scenarios they are trying to think of you. In one scenario it means they are very happy with you. Whatever you are doing, dekh karke prasanna ho gaye. In the second scenario it means asantusht hai. They are not fully satisfied and they want you to make some offerings for them. It doesn't take much time. Tarpan karne ke liye 15-20 minutes chahiye. 15 to 20 minutes only you need. We encourage everyone to do tarpan in this period of Pitra Paksh. In this period of Pitra Paksh, there are many Pandits reading Garud Puran and they're giving you so much of knowledge. But not all of them are giving you the right knowledge. Koi kehte hai, sona rakho, give gold and your father will get moksha. कोई कहते हैं ब्राह्मण दान करो, इतना दान करो and then your parents will get moksha. You cannot buy moksha, bandhuon. There is no currency in the world that you can buy moksha. It doesn't matter how much gold you give. Otherwise, all rich people will have moksha. आपका लक्ष्य क्या होना चाहिए? When you live this life, what should be your target? हमारे सिद्धांत क्या है वो मैं आपको बताऊंगा. What is my philosophy? That I will tell you. You can choose to adopt that philosophy or you can go on a different path. But our philosophy is bhakti marg, prema marg. We do not seek moksha. Who do we seek? Moksha dilane wale ko hum chahte hain. The one who has the power to give moksha, that is the one that we seek. Who is that one? Bandhuon. दशरथ नंदन कौशल्या वर्धन रघुकुल तिलक मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम भगवान श्री रामचंद्र. वाल्मीकि जी कहते हैं भगवान श्री राम मोक्षदायी. He is the one who has the power to give you moksha. उदाहरण मैं देता हूं. भगवान श्री राम killed Ravan. Ravan got moksha. और विभीषण भगवान श्री राम who is worshipping him every day, वो अभी भी है इस लोक में. Still he is waiting for moksha. He got the vardhan from Bhagavan Shri Ram. For one kalp you will be the king of Lanka. Iska matlab, not the Sri Lanka in Prithvi Lok, but the Lanka in that dimension. Vibhishan abhi bhi raja hai. तो रावण को मोक्ष मिला, विभीषण जी को अभी तक मोक्ष नहीं मिला. Because Bhagavan Shri Ram, he does not discriminate. जो भी सामने आते हैं मोक्षदायी है. He gives them moksha. So get closer to Bhagavan Shri Ram. He is your target. बंधुओं, भगवान श्री राम मोक्षदायी और भरत धर्मदायी है. When Raja Dasharath heard that Bharat has to become the king of Ayodhya, he was not sad because Bharat is becoming the king. He was sad because Bhagavan Shri Ram has to go into Banvas. Bharat will be a better king than Bhagavan Shri Ram. अगर भगवान श्री राम को गाली सुनाओगे या पुष्प चढ़ाओगे, in both cases he blesses you. लेकिन भरत भैया धर्मदाई है, हमारे लक्ष्मण भैया कामदाई है, और शत्रुघ्न अर्थदाई है. All four sons of Raja Dashrath give you something differently. That is why लक्ष्मण सदा प्रभु श्री राम के साथ है और शत्रुघ्न सदा भरत के साथ है. When you have calm, when you have desires, but it is funneled towards moksha, when your desires and all of your drive is focused at the feet of Bhagavan Shri Ram, so that combination is very powerful. Or Shatrugna or Bharat, when you have arth, when you have wealth, but it is used for the purpose of dharma, तो धर्म और अर्थ वो जोड़ी बनते हैं. That combination becomes very blessed. तो भगवान श्री राम बंधुओं धर्मदायी है, sorry, मोक्षदायी है. He is the one who has the power to give you moksha. That is why do not search in Garud Puran for some loophole कि मरने के बाद ये करो, वो करो, ये रखो, वो रखो, and I will magically get moksha. Moksha is so difficult to get. Even the father of Bhagavan Shri Ram, Raja Dashrath, did not get moksha immediately when he died in Ayodhya Puri. आज तुलसीदास जी की रामचरितमानस से कथा सुनिए. Let us transport ourselves to Lanka Kand. Bhagavan Shri Ram has already killed Ravan. As he stands on the battlefield victorious, all of the devatas come and worship him. Brahma ji badi sundar stuti gaate hain. Brahma ji comes and sings a beautiful prayer to Bhagavan Shri Ram. Vinayakini chaturanand prem pulaki atigat shobha sindhu vilokat लोचन नहीं आघात, लोचन नहीं आघात. Chaturanand means the one who has four heads. Brahma ji, trembling in front of Bhagavan Shri Ram, he says, Hey Sobha Sindhu, Hey Raghunandan, lochana nahi aghat. Looking into the eyes of Bhagavan Shri Ram, he says, Prabhu, your eyes are like Kamal Pushpa, Pundarikaksha. Bhagavan, today we are all blessed that you have removed this incredible bhar, this great weight from Prithvi Lok. Brahma ji ne kaha, Bhagavan, koi aapse milna chahte hain, bade dur se aaye. Someone is here to meet you who has come from very, very far. Bhagavan Shri Ram says, kaun aaye hai milne ke liye? Who has come to meet me on the battlefield of Lanka? Tehi avasar Dashrath aaye, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Tehi avasar Dashrath aaye, tanaya नयन जल छाए. श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम. अनुज सहित प्रभु बदन कीन्हा. श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम. आशीर्वाद तब दीना. श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम. तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं, तेहि अवसर दशरथ तह आए. At that moment, Raja Dashrath ji पितृलोक से पधारे हैं. Coming from Pitralok, Raja Dashrath appears in front of Bhagavan Shri Ram. Bandhuo, tanaya viloki nayan jal chhaye. When we see Bhagavan Shri Ram, when all of the Vanars see Bhagavan Shri Ram, when the Devatas see Bhagavan Shri Ram, even when his enemies see Bhagavan Shri Ram, तो सबके नेत्र में आंसू आते हैं. tears come into your eyes. When Bhagavan Sri Ram sees Raja Dashrath, the tears come into the eyes of Raghunandan. When he left Ayodhya for Banvas, the message was brought to him by Bharat and everyone. Raja Dashrath has passed away. And then Bhagavan Sri Ram performed the Shraddha Karma of Raja Dashrath in Banvas. So he has not been back to Ayodhya since. And now so many years have passed. उनके सामने पूज्य पिताश्री खड़े हैं. What will you give to see a relative who has passed away standing in front of you, smiling, giving you Ashirvad? Ashirvad Pita Tab Dina Anuj Sahit Prabhu Bandan Kinha. Ram और लक्ष्मण दोनों राजा दशरथ के सामने, they bow to him as their father. And Raja Dashrath पितृ के रूप में, in the form of their pitras, he blesses him. He blesses his son Bhagavan Sri Ram. I was just telling you that your pitras have the power to give you Ashirvad. You have the power to send prayers for them, and they have the power to give you blessings. Even Bhagavan Sri Ram sought Ashirvad from his pitras. So what about you and I? Is it not correct that we should also do the same thing? Tat sakale tav punya prabhau. Kalpana karo bandho, any relative who has expired, your father, your mother, your grandfather, your grandmother, if they appear in front of you, what is the first thing that you will say to them? Bhagavan Sri Ram has the opportunity. Ab Prabhu ko avasar mila baat karne ke liye. He has a chance to speak to Raja Dashrath. The first thing he says to his father, "Hey Pitaji, tava punya prabhav. Aaj jo bhi hua, all of the success that I have in this battlefield, ye sab aapke punya ke wajah se, Pitaji. Whatever you have done in your life, आपने जो भी सत्कर्म किए हैं, whatever punya you have accumulated, you have blessed us with, पिताजी, उसी पुण्य के बल से हम चल रहे हैं. On the power of those blessings, we have been successful. जीत्यो अजय निशाचर राम. भगवान श्री राम ने कहा, विश्व जिसको अजय कहते हैं, मैंने इनको हरा दिया. The one that the world calls indefeatable, I have defeated them. I have destroyed all of the most powerful Rakshas on this Prithvi Lok. Pitaji, ये सब आपकी प्रभाव से, all because of your blessings, all because of your punya. Bando, when the father prays, half of his punya is kept for himself, and half goes to his dharmapatni, half goes to his wife. When the mother prays, half of her punya is kept for herself, and half of her punya goes to her children. लेकिन धन्य है हमारे राजा दशरथ, प्राण त्यागते समय, as he is leaving this world, when he was about to die, मन में संकल्प किए कि however much punya I have, जितने हमारे पुण्य है, 50% जो भी हमारे पक्ष है, let it be distributed into 4 equal parts. राम के लिए, भरत के लिए, लक्ष्मण के लिए, शत्रुघ्न के लिए. मुझे कुछ नहीं चाहिए. I do not wish for anything, not even for punya. It is very easy to give someone money, but is there anybody here in this mandir today who will offer someone all of their punya? Do you know how many lifetimes you have to work to accumulate that? अपने पुत्र को भी देने वाले नहीं है, अपने पिताजी को भी देने वाले नहीं है. Not even to your own family you don't want to give. You have no idea how valuable it is to have punya. तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं, प्रश्न उठता है, being the father of Bhagavan Sri Ram, such a great person, dharma durandar, how is it possible that Raja Dashrath did not get moksha after dying? रघुपति प्रथम प्रेम अनुमाना, चिते पितहि दीने दृढ़ ज्ञान। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं रघुपति प्रथम प्रेम अनुमाना। You have heard about people not having moksha because of paap. But today listen to Raja Dasharath, his example. He did not get moksha because of his prem, because of his bhakti for Bhagavan Shri Ram. As he is leaving this world, his mind is completely fixated on Bhagavan Shri Ram. उनको मोक्ष भी नहीं चाहिए। बंधुओं, यही भक्त का अर्थ है। This is the definition of being a devotee of Bhagavan Shri Ram, भगवान श्री कृष्ण सदाशिव शंकर, कि मरने के बाद भी आपको वही चाहिए, राम पद चाहिए, कृष्ण प्राप्ति चाहिए। You don't want anything else. ताते उमा मोक्ष नहीं पायो। राम जय जय राम। दशरथ वेद भगति मनु लायो। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। Bhagavan Shiv telling this katha to Mata Parvati says, Uma, ताते उमा मोक्ष नहीं पायो। The real devotees of Bhagavan Shri Ram or Bhagavan Shri Krishna, इनको मोक्ष भी नहीं चाहिए। Moksha means you merge with Paramatma and you forget all about this world. You forget about Swarga, you forget about Vaikunt, you forget about Kailash. The real devotee, they have so much love in their hearts. इनको मोक्ष नहीं चाहिए, इनको साकेत धाम चाहिए, इनको गोलोक धाम चाहिए. They wish to be with Bhagavan. They do not wish to merge with Paramatma. ये भक्त के लक्षण है. दशरथ भेद भगति मनुलायो. But Bhagavan Shri Ram, as he smiles at Raja Dasharath, he says to him, Pitashri, now the time has come. Your bhakti and your love for me ati vishuddha hai. It is very pure. But now that you have passed through all stages of life, all stages of Pitralok, Pitaji, Ram kaun hai? Ram mokshadayi hai. Bhagavan Shri Ram says, allow me to give you moksha. That is the only thing left for you to obtain in this world. Sagunopasak moksha nale. राजा दशरथ ने कहा, प्रभु हमारे परम सौभाग्य रहा कि आप जैसे पुत्र मिला, नारायण हमारे पुत्र बने. I do not wish for anything else in this world. Bhagavan Shri Ram says, Pitaji, today do not think of me as your son. Think of me as Jagadish. Think of me as Trailokya के स्वामी. और जो फल मैं आपको देना चाहता हूँ, आप स्वीकार करिए. What I wish to give you, you have to accept. तीन है कहू रामू भगति निज दे. Raja Dasharath, bowing to Bhagavan Shri Ram, bar kari Prabhu hi pranama. He bows to Bhagavan Shri Ram over and over again. Dasharath harshi gaye surdhama. Bhagavan Shri Ram blesses him with the ultimate phal of moksha. Jai Ram Shobha धाम दायक प्रणत विश्राम रमा. धृत त्रोन बर सर चाप भुज दंड प्रबल प्रताप रमा. This is the power of Bhagavan Shri Ram, devotees. So in this last section of Pitru Paksh, if you can remember nothing else, know that you have to perform your dharam. You have to perform what is expected of you. You have to make oblations to your Pitras. At this time of Pitru Paksh, you do not do anything else. You do not celebrate any Shubh Utsav, any Shubh Sanskar. Many people are thinking you can do weddings and all kinds of things in this time. Ye galat hai bandhu. And in this new age of information and guidance, if you made a mistake unknowingly, then Bhagavan will forgive you. But if you know that you are doing something wrong, if you know that you are not supposed to perform Vivah Sanskar and Pitru Paksh, and still you are doing that, to paap to lagega. That you have to suffer. There are few things in our Dharma Shastra which are very particular. When a child is born, you have to see if they are born in Gandamul. There are 6 nakshatra. And if they are born in Gandamul nakshatra, you have to perform that puja. When someone dies, you have to see if they die in Panchak. If they die in that period, you have to perform a different kind of Antyeshti. You have to perform Shraddh at the right way. When people are getting married, you must check for Mangal Dosh, Gun Milan, Kundali Milan. These are the basic and important tenets of Satya Sanatana Dharma. Failure to follow these things will only bring sadness, obstacles and suffering in your life. फिर आप भगवान के सामने बैठोगे, माला जप करोगे, हे भगवान, please remove all difficulties from my life. Bhagavan has given you knowledge so that you can follow his guidance and remove this difficulty yourself. Bandhu, in this period of Pitru Paksh, nothing is more important than listening to the Katha of Shri Hari. Whether it is Shri Ram Katha, Bhagavad Puran, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, this is very important. And that is what you are doing. We ask that Bhagavan Shri Ram will bless all of you who are here this morning. And when you perform your Pitru Puja, Bhagavan Shri Ram bless all of your Pitras, whoever they may be. And we ask Bhagavan Shri Ram, De Bhakti Rama Nivasatra Harane Sarane Sukhdayakam Haran Sharan Sukhdayakam. Hey Bhagavan, please remove all difficult things from our life. Inko haran kar do aur sukh pradan karo. Bhagavan, hey Sukhdayak, hey Mokshadayi. Bless all of your devotees with sukh and bless all of them with protection. Yasya smritya chanamokya tapoyagya kriya disho Nyunam sampurnatam yati sadyo vande tamachyutam. Bolo Siyavar Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. Bolo Krishna Kanhaiya Lal ki jai. Aiye, as we sing one verse of his bhajan to conclude our katha this morning. Sabhi log prayas karo to sing the name of Bhagavan Shri Ram. There is nothing more important and more powerful that you can do, especially in this time of Pitru Paksh. Jo Ram naam nahi gaate, wo jeete ji mar jaate. Jo Ram naam gaate hai, wo param dham paate hai. Bolo Ram Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Jo Ram naam nahi gaate, wo jeete ji mar जाते. जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं. बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. एक राम नाम के जप से हर कष्ट मिटे जीवन का. एक राम नाम के तप से पावन हो मन हो जन का. जो राम नाम बिसराते वो पग पग धोकर खाते. जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं. राम सिया राम सिया राम जय जय राम। बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। बोल कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय। बोल सदा शिव शंकर भगवान की जय। बोल धर्मराज भगवान की जय।